I'm gonna put some of these on double speed, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Why are there so many stupid people?
Hello, everyone out there. My name is Robert Greene. What? And then go. And then you take. Hello, everyone out there. My name is Robert Greene. What really causes human stupidity and stupid actions is half knowledge, half education. You've read a few books about a subject, and you think you know the answer, and then you take action, but you've only seen half of the picture. You've not delved into it deep enough. Hello, everyone out there. My name is Robert Greene. I'm the author of several books. My first one is perhaps the most famous one, The 48 Laws of Power. I've also written The Art of Seduction, The 33 Strategies of War. I co-wrote a book with the rapper 50 Cent called The 50th Law. I did a book called Mastery, Another Laws of Human Nature, my most recent book, The Daily Laws. As you can tell, my books sort of center around subjects dealing with power and interpersonal relationships. Yeah, I wanted to talk about human stupidity. And the idea about stupidity is not what you think it is. Stupidity is actions that lead to unintended consequences, that lead to disaster that you hadn't foretold. It leads to war.
It's a very, very direct definition. Is it too fast? Is it going too fast, chat?
Wars that spiral out of control. It leads to economic trends, bubbles that people get all excited about that end up creating a recession or a depression, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we're all prone to doing stupid acts, myself included. But stupidity does not originate from ignorance, which is the wrong idea. When you are ignorant, when you don't know
Winter is Nate. I appreciate the 3 months, gang.
anything about something, you are generally a little bit humble. You realize, I don't know anything about physics, so I'm not going to try and do something with physics. I don't know how to fix things personally. I'm very bad with my hands. And I don't know anything about plumbing, so I'm not going to suddenly go and try and fix the plumbing in my house. That would be an act of rampant stupidity. So what really causes human stupidity and stupid actions is half knowledge, half education. You've read a few books about a subject, you've done a few searches on the internet, you've done a few kind of Wikipedia searches, and you think you know the answer, and then you take action, but you've only seen half of the picture. You've not delved into it deep enough. So what happens when you look at
The part about that is, see, this is something Floyd Mayweather mentioned about, how, and this shows you how intelligent Floyd is. He said, I can learn from watching, listening, and doing. So I said like half knowledge, and the people would just act off of the half knowledge. You're always going to be learning every day. Always. It's always a new side quest. There's always new XP. It's always learning. You're always constantly in any field or anything you do. Chat, I'm still doing new shit for content. I just changed the background. This is a better camera. Doing vlogging shit. I'm about to get into creating music and stuff. Playing instrument. Learn, like every day is a learn. It's always constant side quest. I'm about to start taking summer college classes. I start next week. Like it's always learning. But you do need a little bit of confidence to learn and act on what you're knowing and learn from the experience while also learning in advance. It's just constant learning, chat. It doesn't end.
Halfway like that is you're generally falling under confirmation bias. You're looking for the kind of information that you want to find. You have a goal,
Arrogance.
You have a film project or a book you want to write or some business you want to start. You do the research, but you've kind of looked at the things that already confirm what you want to believe. And based on that, you take action. And lo and behold, things don't turn out as you expected. Chaos ensues. Bad things start happening you hadn't foreseen. And the problem is that you become too certain with the kind of half knowledge that you have, with the little bit of research that you've done.
Mm-hmm.
You think that you know the answer, and you get filled with this excitement. You get filled with this certainty and conviction that you know what you're going to do, and you go charging into this action, into this business, into this project, and the opposite happens. You're not prepared for it, and you react and you make things worse, and more unintended consequences occur with kind of a cascading effect. So
now, example of this is, bro, like it's a lot of content creators that only stream and put all these hours into streaming, but they don't put no time into TikTok, YouTube, or even Reels or YouTube Shorts. So they put all these hours into streaming. If they had cut half of the hours from streaming and put it into promoting themselves or marketing themselves on other apps, they would grow twice as fast or even 4 times as fast. So it's not, they have no marketing team. Nigga, I was my everything. I was my own marketing team, my own editor, my own the fucking recorder, my own person who taught me how to do everything. But a lot of times people don't have the full picture. So that's what he describing. Like if they don't have the full picture, they think, oh yeah, I'm gonna just work hard. I'm gonna just stream every day. Like, nah, bro, you're not going to just grow on Twitch on one platform. That's just not how it works.
So a gauge that I often use for myself or for other people is when I see people full of conviction, full of certainty about an action. Yes, cryptocurrency is the future. Yes, Bitcoin's going to change this world. My little bullshit radar meter starts going, goes up and up and up, and I go, something is wrong here. Because when people have to act with so much conviction, with so much emotion and certainty, they're trying to convince themselves. They are a little bit uncertain, they have some doubt. But by acting full of conviction, they're actually trying to convince themselves that what they want to believe is true. If you actually know a subject, if you actually delved into it deeply enough, you don't feel so certain. you actually realize the situation is more complex, and therefore you kind of tamp down that emotional quality. In the back of your mind, you go, I've researched this very thoroughly, but I'm not exactly sure it's the right thing. I'm going to be a little bit more careful. You don't have that kind of hot temperature that you see. A lot of people now have the kind of outrage in their conviction, which is a sure sign to me that they're trying to convince themselves that they're full of doubt. So when you're looking at yourself and you feel so certain about your action, about your project, that's the moment when a little bit of alarm must go off in your head and go, am I fooling myself? Am I about to do something very stupid that's going to have consequences I don't realize? I better step back. I'm going to do more research. I'm going to take in more perspectives. I'm going to think more deeply about what's going on.
Problem with this is a lot of y'all can get stuck in place, bro. Like, a lot of y'all will never get confidence.
I'm going to educate myself. I'm going to get more knowledge in kind of shallow internet.
Is it DM you on Patreon to set it up? Yeah. I don't know if I sent the DM to the right place. Depending on when you sent it, I'll check on that. Because the last time I responded to the Patreon DMs was yesterday. I tend to do them every day, but
exploration of the subject.
If you send a DM about it, then you should get back soon.
I will alter my plan and then go forward. That is, to me, the only antidote to what I see as a kind of torrent, a kind of plague of stupidity that's sweeping across the globe right now.
Yeah, it's a thin line, chat. That's actually a very complicated topic he just tried to address. Because, like, on one end, you trying to be confident in yourself, but like you never know when you know enough. You don't know when to start. Do it all at once. Do it all at once, bro. You go watch my first Limper Pimp, bro. I dropped that video and was learning how to make thumbnails, make titles, everything. I was doing it all at once, bro. I was acting and learning and acting and then learning and then acting and learning and improving at the same time. You don't never just want to just be always in the planning phase. You do want to have a plan, right? But don't be stuck. Don't be stuck. And it's all about quickness, too. Like, you think it's going to take you 10 years to come up with the perfect YouTube business plan?